We talk about this all the time because it is so important. Every single year, hundreds of children drown across the United States and right here in our backyard in South Florida because they don't know how to swim. But many of those kids come from black or minority neighborhoods where there are often no public pools, no swim lessons.
You are so right. But this weekend, the LA Lee YMCA Mizell Community Center will celebrate the opening of a new pool in Fort Lauderdale in the black community. But sadly, it highlights a shadow problem that if it doesn't affect you, you probably wouldn't even know about it. However, two women are making it their mission to tell the world there must be diversity and access in swimming.
A dip in the pool, something many of us take for granted.
As time went on and water became coveted more and more by whites, they wanted to keep black and brown people away.
But for years, blacks in South Florida faced arrest, beatings, and even death for splashing in beaches for whites only, or daring to dive into some public pools.
As I battled the ocean for my soul, I could have sworn I heard my grandmother telling me to wade, wade, wade in the water.
An Emmy Award-winning movie called Wade in the Water by local filmmaker Kathleen Dean tells the riveting story of South Florida's troubled and sometimes deadly history with the waters for blacks.
I thought it was really important to produce and to tell this story of how people of color lost access to the water, particularly in South Florida, and how we had a water culture because of the drowning rate. Children are drowning, children of color are drowning at 6 times the rate of Caucasian children.
So during segregation and colonization, they had to be relegated to somewhere else that was dangerous.
It's that once forbidden territory of the water for many African Americans that a national nonprofit called Diversity in Aquatics continues to fight to break down barriers.
Much like what we have today, where you see pools because of the shortage of lifeguards, what they'll say is we don't have enough funding to keep them open in your neighborhood. But yet you might see in another neighborhood, fully staffed pool.
Both women working with the YMCA to bring a big water event that will promote swim safety, awareness, and access for blacks. The opening of the LA Lee YMCA Mizell Community Center in Fort Lauderdale happening this Saturday, where the groundbreaking movie Wade in the Water will be shown.
To me, sharing the story of our cultural history and connection to the water would hopefully help to inspire more of the community of color to reconnect with the water for safety, drowning prevention, and for health and wellness.
So our hopes from this is that it spurs lifelong swimmers beyond. You never know. We might have the next Simone Manuel coming from the LA Lee and Mizell Community Center. And that's our hope, is just to make water part of joy. And that's why we call it the Swim In for Joy.
There is joy in water. We tell these tragic stories all the time, but it's having that access to learn how to respect the water and how to navigate through the water. So Wade in the Water, Trina, you said it's going to be screened on Saturday. What else is going to be happening?
Yeah, they're going to have swim lessons and all kinds of mindfulness classes. They're going to have all kinds of things to teach people to respect and not be afraid of the water, but also how to really, really swim and be good swimmers, because too many kids are dying. So you want to get out there and hopefully you'll get to see that amazing movie, Wade in the Water. It is fantastic.
Saturday. Check it out. Don't miss it.